Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Friday morning where we've got all clear skies out there. We will see plenty of sun today, and the wind shouldn't be terribly strong. Kind of a southwesterly wind, which turns more west to northwesterly here. So kind of as you look at it, that's kind of your wind directions there. It looks like there is maybe a little bit of a kind of a surface trough right in here, a trophy-ish kind of thing, if that's a term. But anyway, it's all quiet this morning. Should be a quiet day today weather-wise. A couple of clouds coming in from the north late today and into this evening. Otherwise, mostly clear skies. Watch for maybe a little patchy fog in eastern Nebraska tomorrow morning. Winds will be a little bit breezier tomorrow during the day. West and southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Another warmer temperatures on the way for tomorrow. Looks very nice around the area. Tomorrow night, not bad at all outside of a couple of clouds, mostly clear skies. Thicker clouds to our northwest, which will slowly start to approach as a cold front will eventually move in towards Sunday night and into Monday. But Sunday should be another decent day of weather out there. Highs today, much better than yesterday as the warmth returns. Mid and upper 40s way out east, low 50s right in here, mid 50s in here, and then most places out west in the western half of the state are going to be upper 50s, and I think low 60s are certainly possible in any one of these locations. A lot of times when you get temperatures that are way above average, forecasts usually aren't warm enough, and so I think 60 degrees or better, certainly a possibility today out west. Tonight, we'll dip back into the mid to upper 20s to right around 30 degrees. Tomorrow, if you think 60 is good, well, how about 61, 62, 63 in many locations out there? Maybe a couple of mid 60s. Should be a very nice day. A little on the breezy side, but otherwise very nice weather. Tomorrow night, mid to upper 20s and low to mid 30s for lows, so a milder night ahead of us going into Sunday morning. And Sunday itself, we're back up into the upper 50s and lower 60s in most locations. You can kind of get the first signs of some cooler air, those thicker clouds to the northwest, and that's going to start diving southward. Here we'll get some cooler air with more wind on Monday, and then a reinforcing shot of colder air on Tuesday. In fact, Monday, there's your colder temperatures, upper 30s in the northwest to the lower 50s in the southeast. Still, temperatures for most of us are at or above average. It's going to be a windier day, a few more clouds around as well. But again, we're going to get some reinforcing colder air that's going to come diving southeastward on Tuesday. And you'll see that in the 7-day forecast here in just a second as you first see the next 3 days look fantastic. A touch breezy both Saturday and Sunday. Winds are actually going to be stronger Monday and Tuesday with those cold fronts. And again, we get the bigger cool down on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, kind of the beginning of our next warm up for the Tri-Cities area. Right in here, watching for some very, very minimal chances of light snow or flurries. It doesn't look like much at this point here. I'm going to show you those on forecast models. Again, I'm still not confident enough to throw in chances because most forecast models don't have them, but worth a mention to at least we may see a little bit of the white stuff fly, but nothing that's going to cause any problems. The extended outlook shows that we're going to be warming back up for the end of next week into the following weekend. Highs back up into the upper 40s and lower 50s, which are above average. We will have to watch towards the very end of this period right about here on Sunday. Somewhere into early that following week, we might see some moisture return to the area. I'll show you that on long-range models in just a bit as well. North Platte, near 60 today, lower 60s the next few days, breezy winds on Saturday and Sunday. Here comes that beginning of the cool down on Monday, slightly cooler on Tuesday with some stronger winds both of those days. Now on Wednesday, it's already warming up. So unlike the Tri-Cities, which stays colder, Wednesday's already warming up in the North Platte area, and Thursday gets even better as we're going to see some pretty nice weather at the end of next week and into the weekend. And again, we'll watch the end of that weekend for maybe some moisture chances to return. And in fact, as you look at the area, the time frame beyond our 7-day forecast, the Climate Prediction Center currently has us likely above average for high temperatures during that time frame here. So we're talking about Friday the 13th of December all the way through Thursday the 19th of December. And we're looking at near to maybe above average precipitation during that same time frame. So like I said, I think especially as we get around Monday or Tuesday of that time frame, around the 16th, 17th of the month, we might see some moisture returning. It could be in the form of maybe some liquid as well. Let's check out the couple of the long-range models here. Here's the European forecast model. Not a lot the next few days. Here comes the increasing clouds on Sunday, but moisture chances continue to look pretty slim. And then as we turn down the music just a little bit, starting to get kind of loud here, sorry for that. As we look down the road here, as we get towards Monday, there's the stronger winds, the colder air, reinforcing colder air on Tuesday. And again, I mentioned those minor snow chances, Tuesday to Wednesday, right in there. We'll see. Does not look like much right now, but a little skiff of snow, some flurries, possibility. Now let's jump ahead past Wednesday. Maybe another small chance down the road. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe not. And then here's the Friday into the weekend. Still a few clouds around, but we're going to warm up and then maybe cooling down a little bit. We'll see if anything happens beyond that here. But and I know the European model, I don't think it's going quite as warm as the GFS is. And then there's that moisture, like I mentioned, for Sunday to Monday of next week, or into the following week, I should say. And it could be maybe more rain than snow if we do. See, it'll back it up just a little bit there, the second half of next weekend into early the following week. Let's look at the GFS model. And again, quiet weather these next few days with lots of sunshine. Here comes a few extra clouds on Sunday. Here comes the winds behind that front on Sunday night and Monday. And then the reinforcing colder air on Monday night into Tuesday. And again, I mentioned the very minimal chances of snow for the middle of next week. The European didn't have anything on Wednesday. It had it on Tuesday. So again, that's why it's just too tough to figure out the timing right now. Beyond this, should start to warm up later next week. Oh, let's back it up a little bit. And then again, maybe Sunday into Monday, maybe some moisture returns. Rain, maybe some snow. We'll see. A lot of that will depend on track of that system. Of course, this is over a week away. Things can certainly change here, so I don't want to get too worked up about moisture chances, but just mentioning. And again, this kind of lines up. If you remember that 8 to 10 day outlook that had that above average moisture kind of right in here. I'll even back it up and show you that graphic real quick. You can see that it had that above average moisture right in there. That might be what it's referring to, is that chance of moisture next Sunday into Monday. That's pushing out, around the 15th, 16th, 17th of the month there. Let's take a look at the temperature trends over the next several days here to come. Again, we're warming up today, and especially for Saturday and Sunday. And here comes the shot of some colder air on Monday, reinforcing cold air Tuesday and Wednesday. Although Wednesday out west is already warming up compared to Tuesday. Notice Tuesday, everybody's cold. Wednesday, eastern Nebraska is very cold, but western areas are actually going to be warming up. And then that warmer air budges east on Thursday, maybe Friday as well. And then this tries to cool us down. The Europeans are bringing in the colder air a little quicker, Saturday and into Sunday actually. Not super cold air, but cooler air anyway. Whereas I think the GFS holds on to that warmer air a little bit longer into next weekend. Here's the GFS model here again. Not bad today, gets better over the weekend. Here comes the shot of colder air on Monday, reinforcing cold air Tuesday, Wednesday for eastern areas, but out west it's going to start to warm up. That's why North Platte's forecast for Wednesday was a little bit warmer than the Tri-Cities. And then Thursday, we warm it up a bit more. That continues into Friday a little bit. And notice how the GFS hangs on to it into Saturday and then starts to cool us off Sunday to Monday as that storm system approaches. So still some question marks. That's long. That's a ways out. We're talking about well over a week away yet. So you don't want to get too worked up on how exactly things will play out, because as we all know, those forecast models tend to change as you get a little bit closer. And forecasting for 9 or 10 days out is about impossible half the time anyways. So, but you get an idea of the trends at least. So with that, I'm going to let you all go. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Maybe take advantage of it and take an extra day off at work today and enjoy the weather for an extra day today, because it looks pretty good out there today, and especially this upcoming weekend. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will be back with you on Monday with all the latest. Until then, talk to you all later. Take care, and God bless. Bye.